I love coming here to Tokyo for a couple of weeks at a time. It's probably the most inspiring city in the world to take photos or make videos or make films, whatever. Everything just looks so beautiful. For context, I'm a location-independent digital nomad, I would say. There was a time that I dreamt about actually living here, but now I figured I would just rather visit and not deal with all the trouble that comes with getting a visa. And I've been coming here for many years. During COVID, I had to take a bit of a break, but ever since it's been open, I've come here a couple times a year. And I figured it'd be interesting to make this video, also as a contrast to the other video that I made in Bangkok, which is very routine and some would say boring. Here my life is pretty different, hectic. I'm just trying to make most of the couple weeks, take as many photos as possible and have as much fun as possible. So today it is probably gonna rain, so we're gonna head out to take some photos, meet some friends and find some coffee. I was staying at the Marriott in Shinagawa, and near the lobby was this really cool looking restaurant where I enjoyed a totally mid and overpriced cappuccino that was still totally worth it just for the vibe, especially on a rainy day like this. I'm trying to be healthy, so I grabbed a small lunch from 7-Eleven on the way back. A protein shake, which I finished in the elevator, and a salad, which I put in the mini fridge and completely forgot about until checkout day. Now I had a 20-minute window to head to the gym and be productive before heading back out there to shoot some portraits. I always liked portraits, but I was never super consistent, so this year I've made it my goal to shoot them as often as I can. After we were done with the shoot, it was time to get some dinner. Somebody put beer on the dinner menu and I forgot to film a lot of stuff, so much of the following footage has been borrowed from other days to tell a better story. The Japanese have invented a hangover cure, which I now swear by. It's hard to believe it actually works, but drinking this before drinking alcohol makes it a lot easier to justify making all those bad decisions, because you barely pay for it the next day. Honestly, I still can't believe that it actually works. Anyway, it's not always a complete waste of time to go out and drink with your friends, because sometimes we manage to write and storyboard short films that admittedly make little sense the next morning. One of them coming soon to the channel. Sunrise during the summer is at like 4 AM, which is way too early. They should definitely change that. But sometimes it's okay, especially on this night or morning when we found this temple occupied by so many cats. It was a really good place to sober up, take photos and soak up the mood. Honestly, during this day and the whole couple weeks that I spent in Tokyo this time, I tried to focus a little bit more on just taking stills photos that I have in the recent past, as well as just living life instead of filming everything. I just needed a little bit of a break. And to be honest, I do think it affected the quality of this video. It is kind of an extreme example of a day in my life. Not every day is this stupid in terms of sleep schedule and productivity, but at the same time, I do think it is a fairly realistic representation of how I spend my time when I'm actually in Japan. This is just how I've currently structured my life as a nomad. And if you haven't seen the other video I posted about my life in Bangkok, I do think it adds a lot of context.